Okay, so you want to transfer your pictures from your iPhone to your computer. And notice we're talking about the best way to do this, not just how to do it. So I'm going to show you what I think is the best way, but there are other ways to do this as well. So in my opinion, the best way and also the fastest way, by the way, is by using a Thunderbolt cable. A lot of people don't use these. They use the standard cable that comes with their Mac. But if you use a Thunderbolt cable, you are going to get lightning fast transfer speeds from your iPhone to your Mac. However, the caveat is you need to have an iPhone 15 Pro or 16 Pro. And of course, if you see this video after a 17 Pro or beyond comes out, then those phones will likely be supported as well. But as of right now, only the 15 Pro and Pro Max and 16 Pro and Pro Max models support the lightning fast transfer speed, and you do need to have a Thunderbolt cable to get this to work. It will still work with the standard cable that came with your Mac, but it's so much faster. If you need to transfer a video, for example, a 20-minute video, that might take you 5 minutes with the cable that came with your Mac, and it will only take probably 30-45 seconds with the Thunderbolt cable. So it's well worth the investment. I'll link this below. This one from OWC is very good, and they're not that expensive. So of course we're going to plug the cable into our Mac, and then you're going to plug in your phone and then wait for a prompt to come up. You're going to see on the computer here it says allow. The phone might ask you if you want to trust this computer. It's not asking me that because I've plugged it in many times before. And so you have a couple different options here. What's the best way? Well, it all depends on how you want to do this, but if you want to store all of your pictures on your computer in your photo album, then the best way is to use the Photos app. So you open up your Photos app here, and then on the left-hand side you can see where your device is at. And now it's going to show all of the pictures that are not imported yet. Now I'm not going to import these right now because I have multiple different Macs and I don't want these pictures on this Mac. But if I were going to, I would just put import all new items, or you can just select the pictures you do want to import, and then it will import them. And then of course you can check delete these items after import, and that will delete the pictures from the phone, and then they will just live on your Mac. But if you don't want that and you want to keep them on both, make sure you do not have this box checked. Now that's the best way if you want to have your library set up on the Mac. Like for example, you know, it's separated into years and months here by your life and different things that you have going on. And the Photos app is very good at organizing these things. So if you want to keep your pictures in a very easy collection, and you know, now there's the Apple Intelligence that's sorting these pictures and photos and videos into different trips and things like this. For example, here it's showing some trips that I have here, and it knows where these pictures were taken, and it separates them into there and years, things like that. Very handy for having basically a scrapbook of your life on your Mac. Now if you don't want that and you just want the pictures transferred to your Mac so you can transfer them to another external storage device or something like that, I do not recommend using the Photos app. I recommend using image capture instead. So in this case, we'll just quit Photos and then open up image capture, which is right inside your applications. And notice this app is way more bare bones. There's not much to see or do here. So it's going to show my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and then you just go ahead and select the items you want to have imported. And just to give you an idea of how fast this is, like this is a video right here and this is a picture. Let me show you how fast this will transfer to my Mac, and it is way slower if you do not have this Thunderbolt cable. That's it. That's literally that fast. I mean, it is night and day, guys. This Thunderbolt cable is like 30 bucks. I highly recommend getting one for any type of transfer situation. It's just going to speed things up so much quicker. So that's the best way to do it, but it's not the only way to do it. Let's say you don't have a Thunderbolt cable, or let's say you don't even have the cable that came with your Mac nearby, and all you have is your Mac and your iPhone, and you want to get the pictures on your iPhone. Well, then the easiest way to do it in that case is to go ahead and just select the photos and pictures you want to send over. So I'll just select a few here, and then you can do an airdrop. Actually, that's to the wrong computer. I just airdropped it to my Mac Studio, but if I click here, you can see the other devices available, and it's showing my M1 Max computer here, the laptop I have open. and then you'll see the prompt there, and it will open it up just like that. And it'll show up in your downloads folder by default unless you change that in your settings. So that's the easiest way to do it if you don't have any cables available. However, this is also the slowest way. This is even slower than using the standard cable that came with your Mac. Like this one right here, this is what typically will come with your Mac, and this is not the same as a Thunderbolt cable. Even though these connectors look the same, they're not the same. This is high transfer speeds, this is slow transfer speeds. So the airdrop method that I showed you is going to be the slowest way. This is going to be the medium way, and the Thunderbolt cable is going to be the fastest and the easiest way. So I hope this video helped you out. If you have any questions, put them down below and I'll try to get back to you.